Hi there. This Brian Lamb School of Communication Group Research presentation is presented by Summer Workman, Kelcie Lewis, and Ashley True. So first of all, we'll go ahead and start off with our executive summary. And according to our text, McDaniel and Gates, there are about 3 things that we specifically want to point out regarding the executive summary, and those are what the research found, what the results mean, and what action should be taken. So first of all, what the research found was the single largest college represented was a liberal arts college, but with that being said, there was more than 55% of the participants came from other colleges. There were also 4 areas of significant importance that our participants really put an emphasis in, and we'll talk about that a little bit later in this presentation. The results mean is that over half of the participants were not communication majors. So that brings us kind of to the conclusion of, do people that aren't in communication really understand what a communication major is and does, both in school and in the field? What actions should be taken? We think that Purdue could share a lot more with prospective students, especially along the lines of success stories or alumni of the Brian Lamb School of Communication, both career paths and what they do day in and day out, and also the average salary of the professionals. So we'll talk about a little bit of the background. The Brian Lamb School of Communication had previously conducted a survey and input the data. The survey consisted of both open-ended and closed-ended questions, and with that data we did 3 different analyses: qualitative, descriptive, and inferential statistic analysis. Qualitative was very open-ended, where it was very much opinion-based. Descriptive statistics basically is exactly what it sounds like, where it describes our audience. A couple of those things are age, gender, and area of study. And inferential statistics is where we explored more of the behavior of our participants and what issues they ranked most important to them.
A breakdown of information on the survey respondents' demographics using the SPSS software to gather descriptive statistics shows that a liberal arts college was represented by more than 40%, with the remaining percentage of respondents from within more technical fields such as technology, human sciences, or engineering. Additionally, a majority of respondents, approximately 56%, were not communication majors, and more than half of the overall respondents were female at 57%. There are 8 areas of interest selected for respondents to answer on regarding the issues of importance when selecting a major. These included the importance of intellectual stimulation, ease of finding a job, program reputation, difficulty of the subject matter, anticipated future income potential, how fun the classes are, the quality of the faculty, as well as the other students in the major. Descriptive statistics were used when analyzing the section. Specifically, the mean, median, and mode were found to elaborate on patterns found within the data. The results of this data show that there were 4 areas where significant importance was placed: intellectual stimulation of the major, the reputation of the program, and the ease of finding a job after graduation, as well as future income potential. 2 open-ended questions were utilized when gathering qualitative data. One was regarding respondents' opinions on the advantages of being a communication major, the second on the disadvantages of being a communication major. A thematic analysis was conducted of the qualitative data gathered by creating a codebook and identifying major themes that were present within the answers. Findings indicated the following major themes. For advantages, the major provides a versatile skill set for business or interpersonal areas. There are a lot of job opportunities a communication major is qualified for. The major is broad and can be utilized in multiple industries. For disadvantages, the major is often perceived negatively by others. There is limited or no future job prospects or opportunities with small pay. The major is too broad, and without a narrow enough focus, it can be difficult to market oneself.
According to Bloomquist, in a study done of the hospitality and tourism program at a Midwestern university, 20% of survey respondents chose this major after already being enrolled and on campus. The 20% of students who chose this program represent a population that can be reached to inform them of the perks in their major program at a low cost to the university. In addition, traditional recruiting techniques such as college fairs, meetings with admissions representatives, and program representation at trade shows had, they said, little influence on the students' choice of the hospitality and tourism program. Purdue could benefit from seeing if this is also true for its own communication program. When did communication majors choose that major? And what made them choose that major? For example, did they choose for their own reasons, or did initiatives carried out by the school to recruit students sway them? A survey similar to the one already administered could add in these questions to yield helpful information. A study done by Archidiacono showed that if expected earnings were evened out across majors, there would be a large increase in the number of students who majored in a humanities field. Other fields in this study were science, engineering, social sciences, economics, and policy. Expected income was highest in engineering and lowest in humanities, second lowest in social sciences. This indicates that there may be students who could bring a lot to the table as communication majors, but who fear a low income after graduation, since many of the same skills that are useful in the more arts-based humanities and social sciences are also utilized in communication. Purdue could concentrate on informing more students of median and mean income of communication majors when they are a set number of years into the workforce, as well as exactly what jobs they hold.